I'm Dr. Mohita Sharma and I will be telling you the 10 commandments for becoming a good phacosurgeon. So number 1 and most important commandment is that you have to be very good with your finger movements. So a very good dexterity is required, and especially in phacosurgery, it's your left hand which also is needed for holding instruments. So you should practice doing quite a lot of things with your left hand also. If you're a left-hander, of course that becomes a right hand which you have to practice more. And you can practice doing phacosurgery on a goat's eye in a wet lab, so this will make your hand movements better with the instruments. Number 2, you should observe more surgeons. The more the number of surgeons you observe, more will be the good points that you will pick up from each surgeon. Now every surgeon has got a particular way of doing a particular step, and that particular way may be better, different but better for a particular surgeon. So you can pick up the best points from each surgeon and you can refine your surgery to make it good. So the third commandment, a very important one, is your pre-operative assessment. Every case should be assessed by you yourself pre-operatively, where you can see the pupil size, you can see what the grade of your nucleus is, and you can see if there is any subluxation. If you assess your case pre-operatively, then during surgery you would be almost sure as to what to expect, and your results will definitely be better because you can plan your surgery. The fourth commandment is very, very important, and the fourth commandment is that there should be no clutter in your mind when you go for surgery. You have to be what we call very mindful. In fact, meditation is something which helps in this. You should be only concentrating on your surgery and you should not be disturbed by any external factors. In fact, some surgeons also recommend music in your theatre so that your mind calms down. The fifth commandment is your phaco machine itself. Every phaco machine has different functions, and if you're aware of all the functions of your machine, you can perform better. Your machine may have a particular mode for dealing with hard cataract or another mode for dealing with soft cataract. So you should be aware about all the parameters and all the functions that your machine has to get better outcomes. Now the sixth commandment is that once you have operated, later it is important to review your cases. So it is ideally you should record all your cases, and if there is a problem in a particular case, you should go back and see as to what went wrong so that you can learn from your mistake and you can refine your surgery accordingly for future. So the seventh commandment is simple. It is almost the same as sixth. You have to learn from your mistakes. If you've done a mistake, you should not repeat the mistake. You should be mindful about what you did, and you should remember this for future cases. Eighth commandment is that you should do a good post-operative assessment of your patients. You may have felt that you did a very good surgery, but post-operatively you find that there is a corneal edema after your phacosurgery. So this means that you need to do more refinement in your surgery to protect your cornea. So your post-operative assessment becomes very, very important. So the ninth commandment is that if you have had a complication, you should manage it fast. For example, if you were not able to put an intraocular lens, then plan the case for a secondary IOL or a scleral fixation IOL or a glued IOL as soon as the case is fit to undergo this procedure. Or if there was, say, a nucleus drop or any other retinal complication, you should have your retina colleague ready to manage the complication as fast as possible. You should not linger on with the complication. And finally, the 10th commandment is that do each surgery with perfection. Surgery is not a race. You do not have to hurry to complete a surgery. Treat the tissues with a lot of respect and treat each patient as if they were your relative or a friend, and do the best that you can for them. So these are the 10 commandments which are useful for doing a good phacoemulsification surgery, and all these 10 things you can learn if you do a good surgery under a good trainer. So if you want to undergo this training, you can contact us at the details that are given below in the description. And I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then subscribe to our channel, press the like button and wait for more updates. Thank you.